So anyway, that was my experience. I also just got back from Walt Disney World, hung out with Matt Sadler
we got to
in the Animal
boss,
Kingdom.
The
boss.
We do, yeah.
I have so many questions. I really do. Because
Please,
We need to get the boss back on the show.
We do. I told him that when we were down there. We're
Zach.
riding roller coasters and dinosaur ride in the Animal Kingdom, eating at the Rainforest Cafe. It was great. He's probably listening right now. Actually, Matt's wife listens to our podcast, so be careful what you say.
Thank you, Miss Sadler.
I think we can all agree that we all like Disney World. I've been to Disney World. I really like going there.
Okay.
It's fun. There's a bunch of rides. You can go to the water parks. I don't know if you go to the water parks.
I've never
I go to the
been,
water parks.
actually.
I like the water parks.
Yeah.
Anyways, Disney World's great. I like going to Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
You love Disney World.
I do.
There is something that you know that the rest of us don't. Maybe
I think I know. I think I know what it is.
You said that there are things that you know that we don't.
I do. I can tell you right now that if you got 100 people together, I would be the most efficient Disney traveler of any of those people. If you gave me 48 hours to schedule you a Disney trip, right now we'd fly down and I'd get done everything you want to get done in Disney in 48 hours. 4 parks, done. We'll get it done. I am efficient in Disney.
I want to get inside your mind a little.
Okay, yeah.
Just a couple quick questions.
Throw it at me. Let's go.
Because this is a sports podcast, so we need
sort
to
of.
talk about that eventually.
Yeah.
So
Remember, it's a slow month.
It is a slow month.
February's the worst. Anyways, give us something that you know that most people don't know about Disney that you think would improve the Disney experience significantly. Something.
All right.
A secret of the trade.
I really think. Let me answer your question with a question. When's the last time you went to Disney?
8th grade.
8th grade. Okay. So, off the top of my head, I can think of quite a few rides that you have yet to experience at Disney. And a lot of people see Disney as the teacups and the Dumbo ride and like a bunch of kids and stuff. And I understand that. It is, designed for kids. But there is also quite a bit of things that are enjoyable for adults. You mentioned Epcot before we started recording and said that Epcot's boring. Could not disagree with you more.
Oh, okay. You're not
First of all, was Test Track around when you went to Epcot? Because I bet you it wasn't. Okay.
I remember it being like an educational ride where like you just slowly move along and there's like robotic things of like Ben Franklin holding a kite in the air, and I'm like, I need to.
There is the World Showcase, which in 8th grade may seem boring to you. As a 20, are you 24?
I am 24 right now.
All right, yeah, just celebrated number 25.
There you go.
As a 24-year-old. And somebody who I can see enjoys alcoholic beverages, might I recommend to you drinking around the world, which is a fun experience where not only do you walk around and enjoy the countries in the World Showcase, I believe there are 11 of them, but you grab whatever drink, and each one has a different drink, whichever drink is in that country.
That's
German beer, or sake, or margaritas, or wine in Italy. Drinking around the world. This is something that people our age do when they go to Disney. Drink around the world. It's a blast. Also, Test Track is one of the coolest rides, and they just completely redid it. So while you're waiting for your Fast Pass on Test Track, you can walk around the World Showcase and drink around the world.
Okay. Last question on Disney for me.
Sure.
I don't know what Lund has. I'm sure he may have a question or two.
All right.
You're going to Disney.
Yes.
If you can only do 3 things, what are they?
Oh, see, this is tough.
Okay.
Right?
I know. I like asking tough questions.
All right. I know you do.
All right. I ask hard-hitting questions.
You do.
What are the 3 things if you had to do?
It's a shame we didn't have you for Jason Locking
You're
Forward.
really coming.
Jason, let's talk Disney.
3 rides. My favorite ride is Space Mountain, so I have to put Space Mountain down there. It was the last ride that we did. We stayed in the Magic Kingdom till midnight the night before we flew out, and it was we had a fast pass till like 11:30, so it was like the last ride that we did. So I'm going to go Space Mountain in Hollywood Studios, which, by the way, is a park that is basically for people our age. Hollywood Studios has the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster, which is an indoor, like, kick-ass roller coaster.
I like roller coasters.
Tower of Terror, Twilight Zone ride, drop ride, thrill ride.
So it's in MGM Studios.
MGM is now called Hollywood Studios. But yes,
I love that MGM Studios.
Yes, yeah. See, 8th grade. That's why you have to go back. I've said that if I could get a group of my friends to go to Disney World, like you, I have quite a few friends like you that are like, I don't understand why you like this so much. I could completely change their mind.
No.
I just think that people people think that it's for people younger, which it is, but there's plenty to do for people our age.
I would love to do that, but we could also tie in a spring training trip to it.
See, that would be perfect.
That would be amazing.
That would be
Go
perfect.
see some baseball, do the drinking around the world.
We'll crash on Matt's couch.
We can
He's
take
down
my
there.
helicopter down there, actually, that I bought with my car value.
It's not incredibly expensive.
We'll go infiltrate the boss's house.
You can do it.
Hey, man, if we can do that, and we don't have to pay for
This
staying
guy
somewhere.
has called my phone like 5 times
Is
with
it the
wrong
same
number.
person?
It's the same guy. And
Tell
he's
him
driving
we're
me
on the air.
insane. Okay.
All right. Well, here's what I wanted. It's more a statement than a question. So
Okay.
it's been 10 years since I've been to Disney.
Yeah.
I was not of drinking age yet. I was 18.
Okay.
So I remember driving.
Speaking of that.
I remember.
Will you grab me one?
Yeah, can I get one too?
Yeah.
Thanks. As we were driving by, you had all the bars there.
Downtown Disney.
Downtown Disney.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah.
never go to it, of course. I didn't
Right.
have a fake ID. I wasn't one of those kind of guys.
Thank you,
But
sir.
I think that's the difference.
The nightlife in Disney, is not bad. There's Pleasure Island. Downtown Disney's open until 2 a.m, so it's a bar scene. But yeah, there's like the nightclubs like Pleasure Island, and there's all kinds of different bars that you can go to if you're not incredibly exhausted from. I actually went down with my dad, and he carried a pedometer, and over our 3.5 days, we walked 53 miles. So it's a ton of walking. But yeah, there's tons of nightlife, and they just opened a new bowling alley type restaurant type bar that's open until 2 a.m. called Splitsville. That's apparently really cool. I didn't have a chance to go there, but I've heard awesome things about it. Anyway, my 3 rides: Space Mountain, in Hollywood Studios, which is how we got derailed here. There is this 3D ride game. It's called Toy Story Midway. So you're in a cart with a little cannon and 3D glasses on, and your cart goes to a screen. You're sitting next to somebody and competing, and you're like in one scene. There's like the army men, and there's dinner plates, and you have to break as many plates as you can.
Sounds awesome.
It is awesome.
Okay.
It's fantastic. So Midway Mania is number 2. And
now,
then
is this third one your
3?
favorite? Is this
No, Space Mountain's my favorite.
Okay.
Space Mountain's my favorite.
Okay.
3, I will go with Expedition Everest, which is another ride that wasn't there when you were there, I'm sure. It was in Hollywood Studios. And since there may be a chance that we'll go there, I'm not going to spoil the big surprise of Expedition
All right,
Everest.
good call. Okay.
But it has to do with the Yeti, right? And you were trying to escape the Yeti, and some crazy stuff happens. Another indoor roller coaster that's incredibly exciting. So there you go. Yeah, I'm telling you, you would love it as much as I do if you went.